Hello and welcome to the J homepage. So we're going to start with the lowercase j, but before I do that, I would like to compare our uppercase or our big J and our little j. Of course, the big J starts at the top line and the little j starts at the middle line. We usually start with the lowercase or the little letter because it's probably a little more important for your children to learn how to do those lowercase letters, because those are the ones that they will be using the majority of the time when they're writing. We always want to work with a pencil. I am going to be working with marker because I'm videoing and I want to be sure that what I'm doing is being seen. You're going to hold the pencil with two fingers like this, not directly on the point, but near the point. And then your thumb will go on top, and that will help you to be able to move. The majority of your movements should be hand. You should not be doing this with your arm. The point of writing is to do it with your hand. So I'm going to switch over to marker. You are still writing in pencil. J kind of looks like a hook. Starts at the top and it kind of comes down and hooks. It actually goes below that line. So it's what's known as a descender. We start at the middle line. We're going to go right past the bottom line and we're just going to hook up. And then we're going to do our dot. Down. Below that line, hook up and a dot. Down, below the line, hook up, do your dot. And each one of these gets smaller so that you can practice, start the basics, and then work your way down to the size that you'll be writing. So right here, we'll try this on your own. We're going to start at that middle line. Just go right down and make a dot. Middle line, hook up, make the dot. Middle line, hook, and dot. And you're going to do 2 lines of those. Our word to trace today is a J word. It is jump. Begins with the J sound. J, jump. And we know how to do the J by this point. U, we're going to actually do tomorrow. And then the M starts with the straight line. We did N this week, or H this week. It kind of comes over like the H and then makes a second little hump. And then the P is a straight line and a circle, and all, except for the dot on the J, all of them start on that middle line. J, U, M, P, jump. And here is our capital or uppercase J. I have to tell you, teachers are kind of divided. Depending on the alphabet that they follow, there are different styles. Many teachers do not cross the J. A lot of them just do the hook and that's it. When I first started teaching, I had teachers tell me J does not have a cap. As years went on, the school switched their lettering style. Now J has the cap. So whatever your teacher tells you when you go to kindergarten, just do it the teacher's way, because they know the alphabet that the style of the alphabet that your school follows. So We are going to start at the top. We're going to come down, make the hook, almost like the little J, except we're not going to go below that line. We always want to go left to right. This arrow is pointing this way. It actually needs to go this way. So we're going to kind of disregard that. So right here at the top and around. And we always want to go left to right because it's easier to make that mark that way. It's important that you follow the direction, that you learn your letters, because it makes writing easier. And when you get to about 2nd and 3rd grade, you're going to be writing for meaning, and you need to have a skill. It's called prosody, where you can get your ideas down. You don't want to be caught in these mechanics of writing. Right now at this level, it's all mechanics, but you want to get them started in those good habits. So as the letter progresses, it gets smaller. We do that every day. And then the try your own, we're going to start at the top, go to the bottom and hook, and then cross left to right, top, hook, cross left to right, top to bottom, hook it up. You don't want to touch that middle line when you make that hook. You want to keep it below that middle line, and you're going to do 2 lines of that capital J. And our theme for this week is ocean, and look, we do have an ocean creature. Does anyone know what he's called? That is a jellyfish. So we're going to trace. We know most of the letters in jellyfish. We're going to trace our capital J, which we're getting to be an expert at. The E starts like the letter C, and then you just cross it. L is just 2 straight lines. Y we didn't do yet. You're going to start here and come down. This is almost like a backwards J. You're going to do your hook first, and you're going to cross it in the middle. That's the letter F. I, we have already done. S is the hard one. You've got to hook it this way and then come back. And then H we did this week. We're going to practice that letter that we just did. And that is our jellyfish. For those of you that are new, I want to quickly go over this activity. I do this activity every day, and you should too. Don't forget to write your name out. You'll have a parent. You need to find out which style of lettering your child uses. At Panther Valley School District, we use the Zahner-Blother alphabet. You're going to write your child's name out. You'll print it. And then the next line you drop a letter. And then the next line you drop 2. And so on till you get to the bottom. And then leave a line for them to be able to write their whole name. They are not going to master this activity in one day. It's going to take many, many, many days of practice. So you just slip that little paper that you made into a zip type baggie, and then your child can take a dry erase marker, trace their name, trace all of their name, and write that 1 letter, and then 2 and 3, and so on, until they are writing their name all by themselves. If you do that from now until the time that your child goes to kindergarten, your child will enter kindergarten already knowing how to write his or her name. So I'm going to say goodbye. We will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.